Hi, welcome. So this is going to be a general message for whoever finds this message, for whenever you find this message. I am going to roll the zodiac dice just to see, or die, I should say, just to see which sign is going to be, have the most dominant energy in this reading. You can have this placement anywhere in your chart. It really doesn't matter. I watch other signs all the time. So whatever you feel called to. Okay, the sign for today, we have Leo. So you may have Leo placements anywhere in your chart for this message to apply. Take what resonates, all right? So getting some general messages for Leo, for the week ahead, for the days ahead. What can you tell us for Leo, please? Okay, so we have together. Oh, and the card behind that is reversal. Uno reverse. Together, reversal. So it kind of makes sense because we have a holiday, at least in America, we have a holiday coming up, and the day after tomorrow is Thanksgiving. So we have home in reverse. Interesting. So Leo, you may be changing your mind at the last minute. There's something to do with plans and maybe where you're going for the holiday could be changing at the last minute. You could decide to leave at any point. Yeah, we have rivalry here. So you might have decided to change your mind about something to do with the collaboration. Okay, I heard business partnership. So this could be a business matter for some of you. We have pride. There's something to do with pride here. Also, the peacock, when I see the peacock, it's a sign not to accept gaslighting, to always go with your intuition. If you're receiving signs, if you know in your heart of heart that something is, I heard something's amiss. If you know, you know, right? We have hit the road. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. Okay, I'll stop. We have a dream showing up. I'm hearing that you don't have to spend the night there if you don't want to. You can actually get a hotel. Don't worry if you're hurting anybody's feelings, because your peace is going to far outweigh. I'm seeing feathers, and so there's something here about the pillow, the feathers, the comfort. You know, your sleep is sacred is something else that I'm hearing. Can I get general messages for Leo, please? What are the general messages for Leo? We have emotional loss, sorrow, regret. At the end of this difficult journey lies something beneficial. Okay, so there's some kind of rivalry. There's some kind of emotional issue here, again, with the feathers, right? She has feathers in her hair. And that could be, you know, with the peacock here as well. Peacock feathers to me are also a symbol of protection, something that can ingest poison and come out stronger for it. That's what I associate the peacock energy to be. So there's something here about ingesting this pride, ingesting this sorrow, ingesting this difficult situation, but still coming out stronger for it. And so I'm sensing that maybe this isn't your first experience with this group, and the past is not necessarily going to be repeating itself. If for some reason it does, I'm seeing that you're going to be able to remove your energy from the situation. You have backup plans, you have a hotel that you can stay in, you are fine all by yourself. You know, something my husband was telling me today, at the grocery store that he works at, they actually have single serve hot meals that you don't have to pre-order. You can just go up and order them the day of. So maybe something in your area has something like that. Okay, we have reunion here. I feel like, though, if some of you are feeling called to make amends or to reach out to loved ones during this holiday season, I am feeling like this could be good for you, and that the past isn't necessarily going to repeat itself. Inevitable endings. Reunion, inevitable endings. You could be leaving one connection for another connection. That's what it feels like. Like maybe you leave family's house to go to a friend's Thanksgiving dinner, something like that. And this is timeless. I don't even know if people are going to see this during Thanksgiving. So we have Visionary Vanguard and Cosmic Influence, Karmic Debt and Divine Plan, Invention and Ingenuity. It might require multiple trial and error attempts before your desired creation materializes. During the process, a significant level of ingenuity is needed, moving beyond mere logic and reason. Okay, and we have strategic action and guided lessons along with celestial assistance here. But the celestial assistance is showing up in reverse. And so I'm feeling like there's some kind of like karmic cycle that's playing a repeat, some kind of familial tie that you're learning from at this time, and you may not recognize it right away, but that's why this message is coming up, so that you can release yourself from this. Okay, can I get some financial guidance for the Leo signs, please? We have shopping. It came out in reverse. So if you were thinking about doing any like Black Friday sales, I'm feeling like they're not going to be that great, to be honest. I'm feeling like if you wait, you're not going to save that much money between if you buy this week or if you wait to shop later. We have damage here. There might be a financial loss that you didn't see coming. You need to be prepared and have a contingency plan. This is not the time to take risks, and it could be like for the comfort of being able to leave an uncomfortable situation and get a hotel, for example. You know, it's just an example. But we have nature. But I'm feeling like you're going to be saving money just so that you have the luxury and the freedom to make these kinds of changes and these decisions. And you're also going to be spending time in nature, praying, connecting to who it is you really are and not who other people are trying to project you to be. Okay, we have determination here. Consistency is the key. Oops, ooh, I almost dropped it. Consistency is the key to achieving your goals. Keep doing what works well for you. Don't quit when you're tired. Quit when you're done. So don't drop the ball. Don't drop whatever it is, your goals, your consistency, your momentum. Don't drop right now. Really kind of worried about this damage card. Can you tell me about the damage card, please? We have learner and mainstream and then change showing up here. I feel like you're going to be making a change, something to do with learning something new, going mainstream with something, maybe stepping out of something mainstream. Mainstream medical system is what I heard. We have assets here. Then we have charm. You mesmerize people with your charm and elegance. You have style that captivates your audience. Use your confidence to your advantage. Well, that makes sense because you're Leo, right? I feel like you could go mainstream with your talents. If somebody's been telling you that you're not going to make it or that you're not good enough at something, they're wrong. You just have to channel your energy in a manner that is beneficial to you. I'm feeling like if you're doing a lot of extra shopping right now, a lot of that has to do with you channeling your creative energy in that way. Because that need for lust, that need for desire, that need for pining for something new comes a lot of times. It comes from the sacral. And the sacral can often be appeased or satisfied in other ways, not just, you know, sex and lusting after material objects, but also creativity and creating something new. So even baking something is something that I'm picking up on. We have discovery. I feel like you're going to be discovering certain traits and aspects about your life in the coming weeks. Yeah, maybe 2 weeks. You're going to be really understanding new layers to who it is that you really are. And I think that that comes from places of solitude, spending time with yourself, spending time with God, spending time in quiet. Can I have a message for the Leos, please? We have a compromise is needed. I guess with that rivalry that you guys have going on. In order to have a positive outcome for the situation, it is necessary to compromise. Create a win-win situation. And we have divine gifts. So there could be a divine gift coming in the next 2 weeks, okay? Because you've had something frozen. There's been delays. There's been something held trapped in time. General messages, please, for the Leos. Can I get general messages, please? Okay, so we have Sagittarius. And we have falling apart in reverse. Sagittarius has actually been coming out all freaking day. This particular card has been coming out all day. And it even came out in response. Somebody was nervous about traveling. And so I asked if they should travel. And I got Sagittarius. So yes, go on that trip. Travel. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Okay, we have fork in the road. Where are you going to go? You have 2 choices. They'll both lead you places. Okay, and you might want to do like a cost analysis, a pro-con list. Really weigh out your fears, but don't allow fear to keep you frozen, is something I'm hearing for the Leos, okay? Anything else for the Leos? Oopsie, I dropped some cards. We have self-reflection. Okay, we have petition. It says, I'm so sorry and I beg for forgiveness. Petition the universe with your heartfelt desires and intentions, trusting that the cosmos will hear and respond. Align your energy with the greater flow, inviting divine intervention and manifestation. Oh, and underneath that we have healing. And on the back over here we have a liar, liar, pants on fire in reverse. You know what, Leo? With this self-reflection, this could be you. This could be you repenting and turning around for certain things. But honestly, I'm feeling like this is an apology coming from someone to you. I think that somebody let their demons or the devil itself talk them into betraying you, hurting you, abusing you, mistreating you, disrespecting you. And with the holidays coming, somebody is wanting to heal. You might have already released this to God. You might have already said, you know what, I let go and let God because it was too painful and too hard for me to carry that in my heart. So you're going to have to go to God and petition God to forgive you because I already released it. And if you haven't done that yet, you can do that. If it's too heavy for you to carry, you can go to Jesus and ask for them to repair your heart in ways that you weren't able to find in self-help and hypnosis. And I was telling someone today, it doesn't happen overnight, but over the weeks and the months and the years that pass, you feel lighter and lighter and lighter. It says nurturing. Take care of yourself and loved ones over all else. That means if somebody comes to you with an apology for what they did, look at this card. Those bridges are burning. Inconsolable differences. This energy severs connections, leaving behind scorched paths and irreplaceable rifts. A reminder that some actions once taken cannot be undone. See, I don't even have to say it. I have a hair in my eye. 1 second. You know what that actually reminds me of is another video I did. It was probably like a year or more ago. And it had to do with a situation of betrayal, karmic retribution, and a hair in my eye. So that's what that reminded me of. Underneath the Burning Bridge card was Leo. You could have a Leo moon sign. This could have a lot to do with your emotions. This could be a lesson centered around your emotions and how the devil will use people close to you with illusions and lies to trick you out of your blessing, to control you. Because they know what those hands of yours can do. Using your emotions against you to hurt you and the ones that you love most. That's not something that you can forgive. And I feel like for some of you, the only reason these people are coming to you with an apology is because God has started to take over the situation. I'm feeling called to pull some Kipper cards. Kipper cards for Leo, please. Oops. Surprise visitor. And it came up in reverse. Interesting, Leo. Very interesting indeed. That was the only card that was in the upright. I lied. There's another one. Unlocking. This person could have had a key to your house and they could have misused it. Or it could have been metaphorical. But they abused your trust. There was a huge overstep of boundaries here. This could be a family person, a person from your family. This could be somebody that you grew up with, somebody that you once lived with, somebody that had something to do tied to a house. We have family room here. Tell me about the situation, Leo. What is it that you would like Leo to know? This could be because they were jealous of a connection that you had. They saw love in your home, or this energy tied to them saw love in your home. And it wanted to corrupt it, is what Spirit is saying. We got half-truths. 2 truths and a lie. They tried to come to you as a person of authority, somebody that you trusted. We have supreme authority. And they fed you misinformation to sway your decision in a way that was manipulative and controlling and deceiving. Yeah, partial truths. Things that sound true because they're almost true, but they're not. High honor and ending. Ooh. If they were a person of high honor at any point in their life, Spirit has removed their ranking from them. I heard unanswered prayers. And it could be because they were praying on your downfall. Of course, the divine is going to block those prayers. What you doing, baby? What you doing?
Nothing.
On the bottom of the deck, we had Thief. This devil, this energy, wanted to trick you. Wanted to trick you out of your blessings so that they could walk away with them. I'm really drawn to this person that's throwing dirt on the grave. I'm hearing that song by Dax. Can you shut the door? I'm hearing that song by Dax, Lonely Dirt Road. And that song legitimately made me cry a little bit ago because the energy is so dense and sad and so much responsibility on this person's shoulders. So that song, it made me cry. And one of the lyrics that has stood out to me the most was he was saying, I plant my seeds and I tried to nurture them, but the only flowers that men get is on the day they die. And that just made me so sad, because men and masculine women that have to live in their masculine as well, like single parents, for example, that have to provide and protect and always show up when people let them down. You know, it's a heavy weight, and you don't get to express your vulnerability. You don't get to complain. You don't get to put your sword down for even a moment, and you definitely don't get any flowers. You don't get sick days, and you hardly even get thank yous. So it's it's a hard burden to carry, no matter how strong you are. And there's something here about allowing yourself to grieve, to feel, to really express how alone you feel, especially if this guest comes and they want to seek your forgiveness. It's okay to tell them the truth on how much detriment they caused to you and your family. And there's a situation here, we have house on the bottom of the deck. There's a situation here where perhaps a partner was disrespected, and that laid a foundation of the home for mutual disrespect, right? Because when people are hurt, they tend to lash out. Sometimes they say hurtful things, sometimes they do hurtful things in retaliation. Sometimes when somebody feels so wronged, they act out in funny ways as a shadow attribute. I'm picking up on like a shadow side of a self, where in order for you to preserve the relationship, you have to almost become anything but the victim. You have to act out, lash out, and create detriment in a way of your own, so that you're not a helpless victim. Because if you were, and you had self-respect for yourself, you might want to walk away from that connection. And so you self-sabotage, and you sabotage the home, and you sabotage the relationship, because you were so innocent, and you don't want to be innocent, right? And it's a weird energy, but it's one that exists, and people don't recognize it for what it is. And forgiveness is the key here for within the home. And the ones outside the home, the one that attacked the home, the one that tried to take from the home, they don't belong in that home ever again. Apology accepted, access denied. They will never, ever have a key ever again. That right has been revoked permanently. Spirit is saying permanently. And if they want to bring money, I mean, that helps. Thank you. But it doesn't fix all the suffering, all the lost coins from all the tears that were shed. I feel like God is bringing you a financial blessing to make up for the injustice, to be honest. I think that's what that gift of money is. But it could be to butter you up, to soften the deal a little bit. Picking up on bread and butter. I don't know why. We got direction, routine, and disconnection. There's something here about disconnecting from your everyday routine. I'm picking up on autopilot, like driving, kind of like what he was saying in the music video, right? He was like, it's just me, myself, and I. He was actually saying he, myself, and I, or something. He was saying it's just him and God on the road, working it through all his heavy emotions, all the things that he can't express, all the things that he doesn't even understand what he's feeling, all the things that he can't see, right? We have false person on the other side of the deck, and it says, False person or situation, frenemies, lies, betrayal, bad intentions, deceit, hidden enemy, and manipulation. And again, we have the half-truths when I split the deck. Leo, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but don't do it. Don't let them back in. They're snakes. And to be honest, I am somebody that advocates for forgiveness. And to me, an estranged family member is like a severed limb. You're still going to feel it. It still hurts. It feels like there should be a leg there or an arm there, a branch there, and it's not. And it hurts. We got jackpot 777. I really feel that where you've lost family, there's going to be family replaced. I feel like there's going to be finances replaced, and I'm not talking just the money that they took, but the money that you lost as a result of all of the pain that they caused you. All the times that you had to, oh, let me take a breath after they punched you in the gut and stabbed you in the back and ripped out your heart. You were like, let me take a breath. I'm hearing Breathing by Ariana Grande. Take a breath. God wants you to take a breath. God wants you to take a breather. God wants you to sit this one out. I heard good work, soldier. And I want to cry. Ancestor protection. You can put your sword down for a moment. You're going to be protected on this one. They saw what happened. Beyond wrong is what I heard. Bob the Builder. Strength, repair, rebuild, restoration. Determination, support, restoration, commitment, renewal. It's time to rebuild. After you catch your breath. There was magic sent your way, and it doesn't have to be, I mean, these people could be Christian, and it doesn't matter. They can tell you, you'll never make more money than you do right now. That's a spell. They think that because they have a college education and you don't, or they think that because they make more money than you, whatever the reason is, whatever high horse they're on. Is that why I was seeing horses the other day? Whatever high horse they're on, that magic is coming back at them. They thought that that was going to keep you stuck and frozen. They thought that that was going to scare you into place. They thought that was going to control you and manipulate you into submission. Well, they thought wrong. Spiritual gifts under that. Healing, prophecy, discernment, wisdom, knowledge, faith, miracles. You know, this person, she's carrying crystals here, and I'm feeling like gems of knowledge. I'm feeling like you went through this situation. You're going to be able to use it in some way to create wealth. I'm also feeling energy of like, you know how crystals are record keepers and they hold energy and you can program them, kind of like a floppy disk. I couldn't think of the name. Sucker for love. Don't do it, Leo. My daughter is upset at the moment. Look at this. We have High Priestess in reverse and suppressing. If you suppress your intuition, if you don't listen to your judgment, if you deny the dreams God gave you, okay? My husband and I had family betray us, and the night before family betrayed him, he had a dream of a rattlesnake in his bedroom. It bit him on the hand. That is a poisonous snake. That is a sign from God. That was a warning, and he denied it, and he still let them trick him because he loved them and he trusted them. And it was honestly one of the saddest things I ever had to witness, was somebody suppressing their God-given gifts. And I'm not saying that we don't all do it. I do it, at least. I don't know about you, but we suppress ourselves all the time. And I can tell just from the song that Dax was singing that you're used to putting yourself last. That you're used to not even paying any attention to the things that hurt, because you have to keep going. You have to keep moving forward. Like the Titanic couldn't stop. They tried to go around the iceberg, but they couldn't see what was beneath the surface, and that created destruction. Baby, can you turn that down? It's so distracting. Please, turn it down. We have loyalty. You're worthy of loyalty. You're worthy of, says, loyalty, devotion, trust, friendship, companionship, faithfulness, unconditional bond, harmony, protection, joy, comfort, support, and affection. And then we have jackpot on the other side, again with the jackpot, and spiritual gifts. So God is going to make it right. God is going to make it right. I want to get you guys a closing message. Let's see, which deck haven't we used yet? Maybe we'll get, well, let me get you a timing card, because I felt called to pull one of these. Can I get a timing card for Leo, please? We got July, maybe significant. The first card that had fallen out was next winter. And it's in the future. I'm feeling like there's something here about summer, and then there's something here about next winter. So these are going to be significant in your timeline, and I'm feeling like this might be a better period for you. Summer, next winter. Some of you may have been getting dreams about that time period. And when God sends you those type of dreams, it says by the end of the year, there's going to be something significant that happens. And the time is now. When God sends you those type of dreams of the ending, the goal, the promised land, the dream, okay, that's to inspire us to keep going. That's to show us the promises that were intended for us. And when God gives you something, it cannot be taken away. It cannot be stolen by man. So the things that you've had to release, know that they wouldn't have been taken from you if God didn't have control of the situation. There's a greater purpose. There's a reason. There's a place that you're being directed to. And wherever it is that you're seeing in those visions or in those dreams, they could be daydreams or they could be night dreams, okay? Whatever it is that you're seeing, that is a promise. It's in the future. Spirit says that's it. So I guess that's the closing message. Thank you so much for being here. If you guys could please like this video, it would really help me out. Subscribe if you'd like to see more messages like this, and I will see you guys again soon.